Okay, mic check. Okay, sorry about that, folks. So, basically, this guy is mocking him because we pissed off all his plans, and he's looking at us as if he's wanting to kill us, but this guy is stopping him from doing that. So you and your rebel are the champions of the local arena. So Mirazai was skinned and made to fight like this. Well, this is a balm to my heart, and also a delight to my eyes, where something was still stirring a while ago. Ha! Address him. I wanted to get a proper look at you, humiliated, stripped of everything you were, and later I shall find a way to kill you. You think too highly of yourself, little beast. Pray you are killed in the arena before you know the caress of my blades. I am tired of this noise. We must go. Presolits. It is time for our next training session. We're in a battle arena. Okay, let's talk to this guy real quick.
Will as your torch.
I require your aid. You forget yourself, specimen. Go and serve my will, and I shall decide to show you favour. We made a deal. A deal? You wretch. I do not make deals with the likes of you. I command you, and if you insult me, even insinuating that you and I are equals ever again, I will deprive you of the privilege of cohesive organic existence. My success benefits. It is reasonable. If you are unable to make yourself useful, I would rather wait for you to die and find myself a better tool. You should be worthy of my attention, not a drain on it. Okay, time to leave. He is of no use to us. And apparently we're no use to him. Okay, here. Oops, not there, not there.
I walk the path less traveled.
So now we go to the arena. Hopefully. I do have 5 members, don't I? I should do, because I got, what's his name out, or is that 3? No, because Irilet, Pascal, and what's his name, so 4, okay. Ah, yeah, and so it is 5. So I think we need to go this way. Yeah, this is it. There we go. If thou seest a flaw in me, smite me. Smite me. Argenta's whispers are nothing like her usual clear, almost mellifluous voice that she uses to prayer. She looks up at you, her eyes dark and gleam anxiously. Rogue trader, you find me at prayer. Darkness surrounds us, and we will require all the spiritual fortitude our ravaged hearts can muster. I agree. Are you distraught? Yes, I am. I was one who found those people. I brought them to the commissar. I prayed for them, gave them hope, and he sent them to the abattoir to die for these monsters' amusement. They might have, in their final moments, they might have thought that I too had betrayed them. I once more failed to see wickedness where I should have seen it. I failed these people, loyal and brave. But it is not only that. I thought naively that faith and perseverance had helped us, helped me, cut through the schemes of the foul xenos, that we were on a path to freedom. In truth, though, it was just another part of the act. Vile monsters must have been crackling with glee as they observed my foolishness. Remain steadfast, we will break away. Thank you for your words of solace, Rogue Trader. Tell me, Rogue Trader, do you trust me? Absolutely, my life. But what if I'm undeserving? To lose hope is to err in the eyes of the Emperor, and I am drawing closer to erring than ever before. The darkness all around me thickens, and my clutches and the clutches of our captors are strong. If I am to give myself fully to the battle ahead, I will need all my strength, and to summon such strength I must purge my soul. Tell me, will you hear my confession? Alright. I killed Theodora von Valentius. Oh, wow. Arella raises her head slightly and looks around, clearly not fully understanding what is wrong, but sensing the shift in the mood. Yes, it was me, not your treacherous kin Voidveer, not the cultists. Me. What did you do? I remember every last detail. The ship was under attack. I grabbed my weapon and ran to her side, because I thought it was my duty to protect the Emperor's chosen. And what did I witness when I burst into a study? Theodora, a rogue trader, holding a Sinner Sorceress artifact, radiating with profane light. It was a lens like the ones we saw in the Reichert system, except it was smaller and far more potent. I instantly knew it to be a weapon of chaos. I had seen objects like this before. On Salus Prime, the planet where I had sought the sacred relic and where I had nearly died at the hands of cultists, so many things were made clear to me in that moment. So piercing was the revelation, so obvious the answer to how the heretics found their way onto the planet, known to none but those of House von Valentius. I fired before I could fully comprehend what I was seeing. Terror's light must have guided my hand, and for one shot was all it took. The bolt of discharge destroyed both the enemy's artifact and the owner's black heart. But I do not regret killing her, nor do I regret it now. Theodora had succumbed to chaos and this dark sorcery. The entire attack on the ship was merely the result of her and Voidveer's feuding over the spoils, and I realized it in my heart the moment I saw the artifact in her hand. Well, at least we know Voidveer is still involved. But standing in the same room was the Honourable Archmilitant, a devout servant of the Emperor, and the reason I had made it off Salus Prime after the cultist attack. When he saw me firing at Theodora, he instinctively rushed to protect her. I killed him too. Lowers her gaze. Do you remember the orphans I once asked you to meet with, Rogue Trader? One of the boys was the son of the man I killed. My whole life I had sworn I would not allow villains to orphan children of the Imperium, and I did so myself. In any other case, I would recommend that the sister battle be tried before a high court. But, given the circumstances and the voluntary confession, we can make do with a trial by the deceased direct heir. You. Don't give a shit. What's done is done, and I hope you will learn. Right now we need to think about a way to escape. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn. Must I spare a heretic in order to save innocent lives? Must I try and reason with them? I have pondered these questions 1,000 times and still don't know where the truth lies. I am glad I have revealed the truth to you, Rogue Kraige. This dishonesty has been driving me out of my mind. Right, can we go now?
I'll take it from here.
So she killed Theodora, and Theodora's in league with Chaos. I kind of suspected that anyway, to be fair. I did think there was something a bit dodgy about her. But, being in cahoots with Voidveer, that's something new and different. Never saw that coming. Thirst of woe and exquisite stride awaits you. The bloodstained proselytes will face the sophisticated killers of the cabal of poisonous whisper, and the challengers have already survived one fight in the arena will go against the fresh battle meat provided by the cabal of the wounded skies. Uh-huh. these guys.
My allspice records your wickedness. Prepare for disposal.
So we've got 9. Me. Here, where are they all? Basically everywhere, but not so much here. So you... there. And you there. Yeah, that works. Okay. Back line. Front line. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactics area for 1 round. All enemies in that area will be forced to re-roll successful dodge and parry tests. Okay, that's not terrible. The Signet of the Inquisitor grants beneficial powers, momentum increase, all common negative effects. Okay, so we don't need that yet. And we'll put that there for a little bit of extra help. Okay, so you. Yeah.
Request approved. My vow is to serve.
You.
Cogitation failed.
You. We'll put that on you.
Order is
Can't.
contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Alright. Oh, shit. I didn't give her a bloody weapon. Fine. Give that to him. Which is absolutely fine. If she's not going to shoot, she can buff the shit out of people. Ow!
Your suffering will sustain you are mine now.
Shit. That was actually
If I
really bad.
must.
Losing her would suck. Okay. Try
I am
that.
not your xenos pet. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Cool. Right. So he needs to die.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. For you, my Emperor! Faith without deeds is worthless.
300 and... Damn, these guys are harsh. Oof. Damn right, you dodge bastard.
Nobody escapes us. I am a prey taker. Horror awaits.
Request approved.
Good.
The scriptural prognosis is faithful.
Until the bounty is next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals 6 additional damage. Alright, your turn. Take that. Just make sure he can get it. Draw.
I won't object
Bulwark.
to it.
And whack him. Oh, he parried it. Bastard. Okay. Give him that.
For the throne.
Oh. Holy moly. Take that.
I won't object to it. But of course, your reckoning is due. Let's
Enfeeble
see
him.
to it.
Should have done that first, but never mind.
For the throne, nothing stands against me.
God, he is
Holy
chopping them down.
Smite your enemies. Let's see to it. Naturally.
Yep. That will do. Give that to her. And just buff her up as much as possible. That
This
there.
tedium is beneath me.
Okay. We need to move without getting hit, hopefully.
I approach the designated position.
Oof. Dodged.
I am not your xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause.
Oh, look at the hit. Room 18. Take that as well. We have absolutely won this.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. I refuse. As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why
Oh.
I was chosen.
Good girl. Take
I'll
that.
do it. This is unacceptable. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, missed. Outrageous.
Your suffering will sustain you.
Damage to bulk. Request approved.
Oh, he's not dead. 1 health. Are you kidding? Okay. Move on.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
Give that to her.
I understand your I deal death with my hands.
Nice.
I move as if unseen.
Yeah, you shouldn't move, really. Can you shoot this guy? Yes, you can.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Doubt is for the weak.
Crap.
I will throw your heart out for this.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Missed.
I'll do it.
Oh, it didn't miss. I actually got him. Fine. Dead.
This
I'll just let the snipers deal with it. Give her that.
I am not your xenos pet.
That
Soul
shot
slips
though,
beyond
holy
the veil.
crap. What's this? Your former captives. You have chance to rectify the mistake you made. You forfeit your Archon's favor. I doubt Irmaris will change her mind. The Sinistoria will surely not want to give up her new plaything. Marazai grips his blade with such strength that you can hear the scraping of his gauntlets against the handles. In the name of the God Emperor.
I'll make an example out of you.
Where's Irelit? Because we need to swap places. Genta, Pascal, Heinrichs. Me. Give that to him.
For the throne's glory.
Come up here then. Shame. Front line. Back line. And this is the rear. We'll put a trap over
If
here.
it serves your cause. If I must. Ancestors, guide me!
Inflict the pain.
This
Shoot him.
tedium is beneath me.
Marazar's got 114, is that it? Oh, you're gonna die.
I'll make you howl.
Love the music in the background.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, so you can see these guys. 86. I mean, I'm happy for an 86.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let the true master inflict.
Let them tremble. Pain is all.
Your misery
Perfect.
is my treat.
My blood sings in anticipation.
Dick.
Vengeance will be swift. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
I guess
I
those
won't
three.
object to it.
4. Good. Okay.
Naturally.
And swing
For
at
the
him.
throne, nothing stands against me.
Pathetic attempt.
Don't think it was actually, mate.
Desire condemns you.
Are these two shielded or something?
Running binaric override. Request
We can get these three.
My vow is to
Okay.
serve.
I do. Throw that at
The
him.
Messiah knows all, comprehends
You call this a strike?
Momentum.
Give that to Argenta.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'll show you the real pain.
Okay, that's that dude. Oh, missed.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Now he's dead.
I'll do it.
Try it, but for some reason.
Your last stroke of luck.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, they've got some sort of energy shield.
I deal death with my hand. You cannot change this path.
Shit, I shot Heinrichs.
If it serves your cause. I am not your xenos pet. My ancestors guide me.
I don't get it.
You call this a
Oh, there's still him there. Luckily, Pascal can actually hold his
Justice for the
own.
weak. I will not.
Piss off.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Is why I was chosen.
Doomed.
I'll do it. That is not the Emperor's will.
Your death is approaching.
running binaric override.
Okay, let's see how they do with these.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Your last stroke of luck.
I doesn't think I understand.
Running binaric override.
You will pay for this in blood.
Okay, well, mangled him.
If it serves your cause. Ancestors guide me. I understand your intent.
That dude needs to die.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt
him.
is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Eradicated.
Oh, wow, that worked.
I'll make you howl.
Go and smash him in the face.
The Messiah knows
What a disgrace.
Splodge.
running binaric. Entering you, machine spirit.
I hear you moving.
There we go.
No more.
Marazai is dead. A finale as bloody as it is disappointing. The pathetic amateurs who were woefully proclaimed champions of the arena have been brought down at the hands of the unworthy challengers. Impale the failures, glory to the victor. Report victory to... yes, okay. How do we get out?
optimal route.
Am I stuck? Oh, it's paused. Twat. I'll keep that. And that just in case. Keep the armor. Just in case it is better for Aerolit. Right, here we
I
go.
have traveled far darker paths.
Most definitely take that. Although, don't think she can use it, but we'll see.
My mind is focused.
So we need to go here. There we go. Oh. Oh, okay. The rising currents carry the smell of pain, blood, ichor, and failed ambitions, the smells of the dark city. With my wings flung, I weave a path through the spires like a dark lightning bolt, chaotic and unpredictable in its patterns. To fly is to hunt, and everyone in flight hunts everyone else. Even I, Scourge, Garatherit, Blood Feather, do not have privilege of inviolate. I may become someone else's prey, except probably not today. This day I am a hunter. The homunculus modified olfactory receptors pick up the scent of my prey, and I tread cautiously as I approach it. The stench of monkeys is foul but varied, and the scent of my prey is quite telling. A powerful specimen, brash and reeking the blood of the others. I descend to the minaret that grows out the nearest spire and provides me with an excellent view. Accelerated reflex allow me to assess the situation in a fraction of an instant. It is time. I act. The shard carbine spews forth a stream of crystalline projectiles that howl and shatter as they pierce the flesh of the prey. A deadly slashing blizzard drapes the streets in bloody snow. The bodies of random passers-by caught in the fire flailing to the ground. This is a common occurrence in the spires. Everyone around me flees from the field of death whose borders I have made clear. The prey falls but is still alive. I did not expect the hunt to end with the first salvo. The prey is badly injured. I can easily finish them off. The prey, 42%. Summons companions to its aid. A mistake. I unleash a new fan of crystalline shards, and the flesh of the prey blossoms with new cuts from my projectiles. Anyone who tries to approach will be killed by the brittle shrapnel. The prey should have run, but not given me more chances to cripple it. Try to locate it. Failed. Its frantic gaze leaps helplessly from one spire to another, but my hiding place is too discreet. Triumphant, I reveal my superiority. Breaks into a run. After getting hurt. Clever, by escaping to the open streets, the prey has deprived me of the advantage of my long-range weapon, but I will not let it escape. I will spread my wings and soar over the alley, pelting the prey with bursts of indirect fire. The chase must not end too soon. The petitioner wanted my prey to die slowly. There is a strangeness in the movements of the prey as it dashes away one moment and freezes the next. My receptotropin altered pupils are adept at detecting movement, but they are worse at perceiving stationary objects. My prey seems to be aware of this. 75%, 80%, 100%. Grabs someone's weapon from the ground and returns fire at random. The air fills with gunfire. As soon as the prey fires in the first shot, everyone starts shooting at everybody else. This chaotic firefight engulfs the entire street and it spreads across the dark city like a wildfire, mindless and violent. I am forced into a steep dive, spinning around and dodging the tracks of multiple projectiles. The damn trick work and I let out a frustrated squeal. The hunt continues. The prey managed to elude me for a moment by ducking into a crowded street. The jet booster on my back emits a stream of ghostly blue flame and I continue my pursuit. As I storm into the streets, I see the prey again. This is a nice catch. The petitioner wanted me to deliver the prey to her, but I decided to do something different. When it's over, I will impale the body on the prey, of the prey on a spike protruding from the highest spire, so that it serves as a testament of my victory. My flight is swift. Everything unnecessary and atavistic had been cut from my body, so that air currents could carry it like a projectile from a splinter rifle. Alas, that is also my weakness. I am so light that even small obstacle can throw me off. But the prey has no idea how vulnerable in flight I am. The initial horror caused by my sudden attack has already worn off. The prey has suppressed its panic and is acting decisively and boldly. A commendable triumph and will over instinct. Coercion, 100%. Tech use 60. No, so turn bystanders against me. So this is all coming into a fight, probably. It only takes a prey a couple of furious shouts to convince those huddled in the alley that the monster is coming for their head. Lies, I'm only pursuing the prey. I am met with frantic gunfire, and after making a sharp ascent, I take a pair of plasma grenades from my belt and hurl them into the crowd. The bodies of the gullible fools who believe the prey evaporate and turn into bloody mist. The lucky ones fire at me, and one of the shots brings me to the ground. I wail furiously and finish them off with a pointed burst of my shard carbine. To cast me down is an indelible insult. The conclusion is drawing closer. As I turn the corner, I triumphantly realize that I have driven the prey into a dead end. It is time for the massacre. The poison I received from the petitioner as payment for the hunt is contained in the crystalline projectiles and should have worked by now. It will slow down the nervous system of a prey, weaken its muscles and render it unconscious. Corral's failed. When I spot the prey, I am pleased to note that early signs of my effect of my combat toxin are having on it. If its movements are slowed and blinking often. Spots are floating around its eyes by now. 0, 0, 10. Shit. The prey lunges at me. I realise too late that it is not desperation, but cold determination behind it. Failed. In a blind alley where the prey is about to die, there is enough room for me to spread my wings and soar. It does not grant me the opportunity to do so and kicks me back into the cramped street. The prey wishes to fight where it has the advantage. With my wings folded, I ratchet up the jet boosters and rush past the prey like a projectile. I am airborne again. I am flying. The fight will be on my terms. Everything will be over in moments. The outcome will be decided in close combat. Wasting no time, my prey and I seize one another in a violent, furious embrace. Every decision made over the course of this fleeting hunt is being weighed, tipped the scales, and will ultimately determine the winner. I am unpleasantly surprised when I realize the prey is aware of my combat style. It covers the vulnerable spots I like to cut open with my molecular claws, but this knowledge will not save it from death. My embedded glands spew hyper-adrenaline into my bloodstream, and my artificially grown muscles convulsively swell under the porous fabric of my ghost plate. I torment the prey with claws protruding from my forearms and knees, and the prey 100% for strength, 55 for weapon, 40, 10 so strength. Banks on brute force, trying to break my fragile bones with shatter joints. Done. Powerful blows crush the hollowed bones drilled by the crafty homunculus. Their lightness served me well during the flight, but has betrayed me here on the ground. I lose my footing, my body going floppy like a rag. My strength waning, I reach for the shard carbine and shoot the prey right in the face at point-blank range. The crystalline projectile whizzes in the air within a hair's breadth of its face. A crushing blow turns my magnificent weapon into rubble with a mournful crunch. The prey grabs me by the throat, listening to the air and snarls. I want to know why you attempted to kill me. Would I tell if I could about my petitioner, Koronus the witch? about how insulted she was by the deaths of her fosterlings, the bloodstained proselytes in the arena at the hands of my prey, and how badly she wanted to spite the prey's master, the sour-tempered homunculus Jarvantius, who had arranged that insult. I do not know, for my throat is crushed and only faint wail escapes it. I die. I am dying at the feet of my prey. No, at the feet of the monkey. I am humiliating him from one who were in the status of apex hunter of Koronus. Through torturous alterations of the flesh and bloody pilgrimage to the very top of the spires. But does it hurt to perish like this? It does. Is it fair? It is. The chaotic burst of violence that bloodied the streets of Koronus ends just as abruptly as it erupted. Such is life. Jesus. Do we have something to pick up? Yes. Nice.
I wander through the stars.
Okay, that was pretty cool, actually. No, not Mangle Sector. So I need to go through there. Yoink. Come out here.
Anything worthy of my attention?
And go in there. I think this is the end of Act 3. Act 4 and 5 are quite short, if everything I've read is accurate. And the galaxy is opened up, so it'll be quite quick to get from one place to the other. The hardest part of this game is opening up the region of space that you're in. There's no one up there now. Perfidious rushes around the laboratory, snatching up certain tools, vials and notes. He conceals some of the items inside his own body cavities and destroys the rest. Does no one here wish to hail the victor who defeated the arena's best? I'd rather hail the walking corpse who invited she who thirsts into my anatomical opera. It's her. The cult of the fatal thirst craves blood, specimen. Your blood, my blood. One must be astoundingly insensitive to the vibrations of the Dark City not to realise this. I don't care, you promised to get me out. You hear mockery. Forget the old promises, monkey, this is war. My loyal servants are being slaughtered across the chasm. I cannot take any more specimens away with me, and the only ones I have already packed far more valuable than you. So unravel the rotten threads of the tapestry of fate. Elitarch, here is the true nature of the Dark Ones, a lie hidden behind sweet promises. Having learned from a cruel mistake, I foresaw the outcome. Why? You humiliated him. Kikaros and I agree that she would send fresh meat against you, but decided to undermine my authority by sending out her best. You slaughtered them, and so it was the cult's authority that suffered. But who cares about the pathetic monkey? You are my lackey, and thus I who is responsible for undermining the cult's authority. You dispatched me to kill the witches. Are you telling me you did not anticipate such consequences? I supposed it go differently. Your performance was supposed to be a lesson in respect, not declaration of war. You have killed someone unimportant and made witches' vanity bleed. The witches would have received your head as a salve for their wounded pride. They would have been reminded for a time that I was still someone who could greatly complicate their existence. Instead, you have failed me, all of you. Kikaros did not keep her word, and I did not die in her trap. It is all your fault that things have spiraled out of control. So what's the plan? I will leave the anatomical opera and withdraw to the spire of the reaving tempest. The witches don't dare settle their scores under the eye of my patrons. So the Cabal's valuable servant is safe from their ire. As for you, go into the streets and chasms and die, or go to the arena and try to kill Kikaros. Even if you succeed, you will still die. I should have stopped wasting time on this idiocy long ago. All these pathetic simpletons did not weaken my focus or detract me from my masterpiece. At last, I could devote all of myself to it. So I managed to bring your downfall after all. I will end the Kikalos. Tavates becomes so absorbed in his thoughts that he starts shearing off pieces of his own flesh with scissor-like claws. Enter the arena. The psychic will not pass up the chance to gut you in front of an audience. If you can simply wound Koronus, it would give us both enough time to escape. For that, I am willing to sacrifice the deadliest and most valuable specimens in my collection. If you manage to kill her, run. Sinistoria will not let such impertinence go unpunished, and her wrath is 100-fold more dangerous than Koronus' fury. Do not return to the chasm, you will find no shelter there. Seek salvation in other spires, and you may prolong your agony for a short time. Release my companions. I cannot send them to my. I cannot transport them to my new sanctuary. You may take them. Some may still be alive. Excuse me. I offer my apologies for seeking your aid without showing proper respect. What payment can I offer you for your invaluable time and attention? Your paltry possessions do not interest me. If you had something that could intrigue a master of sculpture such as I, perhaps a remarkable piece of organics, then I might grant a few short moments of your time. If it's a sacrifice you want, artisan of flesh, then I'm ready to offer myself. Will you take my flesh? I will take more than your flesh. I can extract something far more valuable than a single thread of your organics. It does not interest me. No, you will speak. We will speak no more of this. I'm willing to pay for it. So I've got... Yeah, there you go. I've got a whole bunch of things. After rummaging through what you have, Taventius pulls out a fragment of flesh that has caught his eye. He splits off a piece of it, places it in his mouth, thinks for a while, and finally concludes, "Curious, you have earned my attention, specimen. Speak quickly." I need equipment. The servants are always dragging worthless trifles here. I have no use for them. Find yourself a club or sharp stick suited to your abilities. You could try something more advanced, assuming you're not afraid of accidentally killing yourself with it. Yeah, take those. Yeah, take those as well. Okay.
The light of terror.
Back to the arena we go. I do like those little book stories that come up. It does seem to me that they've, you know, not bothered developing those little bits, or they didn't have time or whatever, so they thought, do you know what, we'll just throw a book in. There's been a few of those so far. To have insulted the cult of the fatal thirst outside, you have insulted... Oh, shit.
No creature.
You will fall.
14. Awesome. Argenta. There. Iralet. Shit, there. Heinrich's there. You there. Shit, we didn't pick up, what's her name either. Oh well. And I didn't give her a weapon. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going back. Right, let me quick save it, because if I do... Oh shit, that was the one we've just saved, not the one below it. That was one I wanted. Sorry. I could have just gone ahead, I probably would have won, but do you know what, I want Cassia back. She does stupid damage to, She does stupid damage to Eldari with her attacks. I'll probably have to go through that dialogue again.
I follow my own path.
Cassia.
You will perish for this affront.
I feel something. Why are there so many of you at once? Red, black, violet, scarlet, yellow, dark maroon. Away with you. Stop swarming my thoughts. Hazel's race, get back. Cassia clutches her head again, this time covering her third eye, but you can already feel the breath of warmth coming from its gaze. The stone fused in her body heats up under her pale skin and burns through and cracks. I cannot control it. Shit, she's going off on one. Persuasion. Cassia, the worst part is over. I'm taking you away from this place. You're embarrassing the Ocelio name. Take that one. The Ocelio name is no less glorious than the Von Valentius. Rogue traders are not the only ones favoured by the Emperor. Do not dare threaten me. An eerie chill runs down the entire length of your body. There's a feeling you forgot, but recollect swiftly follows someone else's turmoil and emotions and will that is not your own. A crushing wave is about to consume you. Willpower has succeeded. Haze of anger, despair, and fear smothers you like burial shroud, but this is not the first time you've had to deal with a surge of foreign emotions assailing your mind. You wish you would die here and now. No, you wish you had never been born in the first place. You summon your will and push those thoughts away as though fending off a sword thrust. Cassia's feelings dissipate before they latch onto you. You are frightened, but that doesn't mean you cannot give up. Do not let these emotions consume you. 30% there. 90% there. So this one would... it absolutely succeeds. I will try. You know, when darkness envelops you, it takes everything away, leaving no sound, smell, solid footing. Darkness devours every colour that tries to make its way in. Every colour I tried to create inside, darkness is withering. It swallows the colours and chews up and consumes. But when despair had overtaken me completely, I could sense I was not alone in the darkness. Someone else was with me. Someone tangible, cold, colourless, and the realization ravaged my sanity all the more. When the capsule opened, my mind was drowned by grimy shades of crimson and umber and black, and am I going mad? I used to think I could control this, but now you must end this for the sake of House, for the sake of your own safety, for me. You will look over this. You are stronger than you think. I am not interested in listening to you, blah, 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 blah. We will overcome this. You believe in me even when I have lost faith in my own strength. Your words have helped. I feel better already. The energy sustaining the artifact are almost depleted. Were I to give it one more push, I know I'd be able to remove it. However, that after what transpired today, I am no longer certain if Philippe and others were so wrong about me. The stone is what helps you keep your powers at bay. There is a good chance it saved you from losing your mind just now. That's probably true. Perhaps I might lose my chance of freedom, so be it. That way my mind and powers will remain mine to command, and there is no place for madness in the Imperium for mad navigators. That is even more true. There will be opportunities to talk. Let's go. Sweet. Oh wow, she can have a sniper rifle. Give her that for now. Mind you. She's high in awareness. Boots. Yeah, so that she can move out of the way. Unless there's something that gives her... That's grenades, persuasion, tech use. It's gotta be that. So, awareness. Yep, take that. Willpower. Whenever the wearer deals damage with an attack of... Nope. Nope. Increase the range of also R-type abilities. That's actually quite useful. So, take that. So that's 6. That's resource 9, okay. It removes traumas, so give her that as well. Armor. Slick body glove. Yeah, give it. I don't know. Yeah, give it that. She looks better in that anyway. Okay. When an Imperial world character is affected by allies' non-damaging ability or affects an ally with such an ability, the resolve is increased. Yeah, I'll take that. Screw it. One more. Drukhari equipment. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Toughness. Perfect. So that pushes them away. We don't really want that. Ballistic, yes please. Aiming protocols. Armor. Oof. Anyone that does a crit increases his crit. Perfect. Take the blade of light. Cassia. Got a couple for you. All allies that are targeted by navigator's abilities gain resistance tests. Perception. Unless willpower. No. Every enemy in their line of sight has their dodge and hit chance reduced. Oof. The navigator makes all resistance tests with their willpower. Yeah, Eye of Oblivion. That sounds cool.
I walk the path less traveled.
Okay. The worm in my head is still there. Let's talk. Can I get rid of it? Wish to know about you and your craft. You know your enemy, then crush him. That's a tactic I'll remember. Why did I survive the interrogation? Your body was given for me for disposal. It was thrown into the cesspit. It is an anomaly that the specimen did not die. I must consider fitting the disposal chute with a shredding mechanism. The Master of Flesh is twisting the truth, Alantark. Had Arabinian not interfered in the Archon's trial, it is likely that anyone could have. It is unlikely that anyone could have survived. Yeah. What is your craft? An absurd question. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Are you aware of the beautiful varieties of essence that can be extracted from the psychic energy of a dying sentient creature? Of the ways, shades of torment, and methods of termination alter the essence's properties? This is a great alchemy of death and transformation. Until this day, I could only dream of meeting such a wise and enlightened being. I have a few equals in Camera. My knowledge is vast and it goes beyond the mysteries of flesh and essences. I have observed many disjunctions where the destructive energies of Unreal erupted here in the webway. I have studied the devastating force and learned to harness it. I have crafted psi stiflers to keep the space around the spire intact. I have touched knowledge so ancient. It is not necessary for you to know this specimen. Am I to understand that the most fierce and Draconian warriors are created? Yes. Don't care. I was hoping he'd be able to take the worm out of my head, but obviously not. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I know there's a fight the other side of that door.
I guide humanity between the stars.
So, yeah. I'm going to leave it there. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience. And we'll see you on the next one. Tomorrow night we're going to have Icarus stream. But that's it for now. My name is Commander Kraise. Signing off.